Right, Anthony here. There's a problem with Smaug from The Hobbit. We're in The Hobbit. So, this is the problem. The dwarves and Bilbo are, with Gandalf, are sat at Bag End, yeah? And they're talking about the dragon Smaug, and they've got the map out, and they're looking for the secret entrance. And he says, "It may have been secret once," said Thorin, "but how do we know it's secret any longer? Old Smaug has lived there long enough now to find out anything there is to know about those caves. He may, but he can't have used it for years. Why? Because it is too small. 5 feet high, the door, and 3 may walk abreast, say the runes. But Smaug could not creep into a hole that size even when he was a young dragon. Certainly not after devouring so many of the dwarves in Dale." So it there says Smaug could know about it because when he was younger and smaller, he could have gone around it. But even though he knows about it, he can't get in because in Dale, where the mountain is, he's eating people and getting bigger and bigger. So it clearly says he's young when he's in the mountain and he's eating everybody and he's getting bigger, and he might know the door is there, but he no longer can do it. So, okay, basically there were lots of dragons in the north in those days, and gold was probably getting scarce up there, with the dwarves flying south or getting killed, and all the general waste and destruction that dragons make goes from bad to worst. There was the most specially greedy, strong and wicked worm called Smaug. One day he flew in the air and came south. The first we heard of it was a noise like a hurricane coming from the north and the pine trees and mountains creaking. He was lucky to escape with his life. But from a good way off, we saw the dragon settle on the mountain in a spout of flame, and he came down the slopes and reached the woods, and all went up in fire. Bells were ringing in Dale, dwarves rushed out, the dragon was waiting for him, none escaped, the river rushed, fog, destruction. So basically, that's on page 28 and 29. So within 2 pages, it says that the dragon might not know. The dragon will know about the secret tunnel because he may have found it because he's been there for years, but that's only because he was younger and could move into that corridor. So that implies it's not just a secret tunnel on the end and Smaug is big and he can see it and he's like, I can't get in there, maybe when I was younger. But it implies, and quite strongly, that he was there in the mountain when he was younger and he went round all the passages and crept everywhere. But then as he ate the men of Dale, he got bigger, so he could no longer go down those passages. But then the next page says actually he was a full-grown dragon when he came down and burnt everybody and went in and took it, so therefore he can't get in. So it contradicts itself in 2 pages. Now, I'm not a fan of trying to, hate on anything. I love The Hobbit, and as you guys know, I absolutely love Tolkien's work. But it just struck me as I was listening to the audiobook, I was like, hold on. That doesn't make any sense. So what do you think, guys? Is there a way around that? What do you think? Let me know.